Hey guys, welcome to the Superhero Cut Show where we're talking all things Marvel, DC, and Star Wars. It's your boy Steve Hayes. Please like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you know when we post. So today I'm here to talk to you guys about the Avengers, and I'm here to talk to you about some stuff that I heard regarding the OG, MCU team, I guess you can say, with Iron Man, Cap, Scarlet Witch, etc. So there has been a book called MCU: The Reign of Marvel Studios. Now, this book is about a bunch of people that really had any involvement with Marvel Studios, and they are asked questions regarding the past and future of the MCU. Now, one of the things about this book that has had a bunch of fans going crazy is the fact that it was stated and hinted to that the OG Marvel characters will return, not just for Secret Wars, but after the soft reboot for the MCU. Now, the author of the book, Joanna Robertson, who wrote this book, she actually spoke about what she heard from Kevin Feige regarding the MCU on a podcast called The Watch. This is what she said. We have a quote from Kevin Feige sort of implying that Secret Wars will serve as a soft reboot in which they can prune everything. That is not a Lokiism. Prune everything that is not working and just keep everything that is working, or bring back the people you thought was gone forever. Now, some insiders have also talked about this as well, which kind of made me go even crazier because I remember my time to shine hello tweeted about a month ago or two, maybe 2 or 3 months ago about Deadpool 3 and talking about that, it was going to start the process of us getting a soft reboot. They said Hugh Jackman will not be recasted until Secret Wars. Feige is making Secret Wars the send-off to not only the current MCU, but all the Marvel movies that came before Iron Man. It ultimately is a soft reboot to make a way for something new and all different. Now, me personally, I love this idea. I believe that they should have never left the MCU characters or the OG MCU characters on the back burner in the first place. I am so for them rebuilding a new universe and starting it with new OG characters. I think it will be dope to see the OGs with the new X-Men and with the new Fantastic Four, and also with the new Rebirth. This also gives us new variants of the characters, so we could be seeing new versions of the Avengers, which I think would be super awesome. Because like prime example, right? In the comics, Steve Rogers is really a grumpy old man in the comic books. The Steve that we get on screen is honestly more of a Superman than, the cranky old man Captain America that I grew up on reading comics. I would love to see more of that side of Steve in this newer, version of Captain America if Chris Evans was to come back to reprise the role. This also gives us the chance to see, stories with X-Men, with the Fantastic Four, and with a whole bunch of Fox characters that we've never seen before. I mean, you guys got to think about it, right? When the MCU was first created, they did, like Kevin Feige didn't have the opportunity to use Fox, to build his universe. It wasn't available. So now having, the idea of Fox being involved, or having Fox, selling over their property over to Marvel Studios, and they have all these characters at their, dispense at this point. It's pretty awesome. Not to even mention, guys, don't forget this. After Marvel, and this is also in the book, after they were done with Cap, Iron Man, and really Thor, being their big three at the time, the new big three was going to center around Spider-Man, Black Panther, and Captain Marvel. Now, what happened? Chadwick Boseman died. Rest in peace. Tom Holland, Spider-Man started having a bunch of contract issues with Sony. And then with Captain Marvel, most of the fandom strongly hates her. I'm just being real. And so with that happening, it's kind of, put kind of a disdain on, what they were trying to build. And that's why, and think about it, but Wakanda Forever did great in the box office, but the Shuri thing isn't moving a lot of people, including me. Spider-Man No Way Home did well, obviously. And, we have a Captain Marvel movie coming out called The Marvels, and it is on track to do terribly in the box office. So obviously that plan did not work out the way it was, and obviously it's some situations that you can't control. It happens. So with Kevin Feige bringing back the original characters, I think this, if this happens, I think this would be a great thing. I would love to see everyone back. So I'm all for it. The question that I have is, how would they get persuaded? It has to be the right money, the right opportunity, but I think they would do it because, I mean, if you look at a lot of what the other actors are doing now, they're not doing anything really big. The last thing I saw that was big that that they were really in was Knives Out for Chris Evans, but I mean, Downey tried Dr. Little, that really didn't do well in theaters. Obviously, he was in Oppenheimer, which is a generational film. obviously, but he wasn't really one of the main guys. He was a side character. ScarJo hasn't really been doing anything either. I think this is a perfect opportunity to bring them back, and I think they've taken a long enough break, in my opinion, man. So I'll be very excited to see, what's next. But Kevin Feige having this idea of bringing back the OGs, I'm so totally for it. And with the idea of maybe like, what if like there's like this new like Earth at the end of Secret Wars, and you just plump like a bunch of characters on there and you restart the universe that way. I mean, we could even restart the MCU before Tony Stark came. And so, I mean, there's like a lot of, different ideas that you could go in regards to that. So I'm down for anything. I love the MCU and I will always defend it, because I mean they give me 11 years of good content. So even more than that at this point. So I would love to see what happens next. And I just hope that some of these other projects get canceled too. If this is what we are leading to, everything that comes out from this point forward needs to hint to Kang the Conqueror and the Secret Wars. We have to make Secret Wars the biggest event of all time. And if you don't do that, it's going to hurt the reboot as well. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen. I love you guys. Please like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you know when we post. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.